Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's PJ.
And we're coming to you from the Midwest, the middle of the West. It is Detroit Motor City. It's been a long time since we've been here in Detroit. Kind of a similar area to where we grew up, a little further west of here.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, it'll be good in town we'll play the Heaters. It's going to be the second time we played these guys this season in conference. We play them twice. First time it was close. We just barely beat them 8-7.
Yes, but they've had some bad luck. They've had some bad luck over the course of the season. I can't remember. When was the first time we played them?
I don't know.
Game 13.
Oh, okay.
Game 13 was the first time we played them, and like I said, I think they were doing a little bit better than they are now. Currently, they are sitting in last place in the Seafarer Division over here in the Explorer Conference with a record of 8-19. So
wow.
they've had a change of fortune. I don't know if they've suffered a bit of the injury bug or what's happened with the Heaters, but yeah, they I don't know. We can't take them too lightly, but I don't know if it's the same team we faced so long ago.
Yeah, there's some new additions. I'll tell you a little bit about the last game first. We were out in the West Coast at Bogota Bowl playing the Grapplers, and man, what a good game, right? What a good game. Two very evenly matched teams.
It was a very tight game, very, very good game.
Didn't start off tight though. Top of the third, Beewolves get it going first. Magic Moore hits one out into left center field. It's a home run into the bullpen there. There's going to be more than one. We'll tell you. Every home run gets hit into that bullpen. But Magic Moore runs around the base. It's 1-0. Someone else comes back up. I think it was Hurley Bender gets up first, and then also still at the top of the third, Barney Bryan comes up, the rookie, and he gets his first ever smash home run out of the left field wall. Look familiar, right? This one's a 2-run home run that goes into that same bullpen. Barney Bryan, how about the kid?
Yeah, I know. He looked pretty good out there defensively, and he was starting to show some chops at the plate. Looks like he might be a good pickup for the Beewolves in the long run.
Yep. I think the next batter was knocked down or something like that, but then again, still top of the third, Steve Monster comes up, one of our best home run hitters, and he does it again. He pushes this one out, still again over the left field wall into that same bullpen. A third home run in the same inning puts the Beewolves out in front 4-0, a big, huge lead to start the game.
Yes, sir. Yeah, 3 home runs in one inning. What an inning that was. And like you say, it really staked the Beewolves to a pretty good lead. Unfortunately, they had a pretty difficult time trying to maintain that lead throughout.
Yeah. Well, it was the bottom of the third, that other side that the Grapplers start getting it back. Devin Gonzalez hits one out in the center field. It's an RBI past Slamus, who's not able to grab it. He gets actually 2 runs on this one. It makes it an interesting game at 4-2. And then in the bottom of the fourth, Ellie Finder comes up and she hits the one out in the center field, gets an RBI of her own, and brings the game within 1. It's 4-3. Now the Beewolves hold out. There's a few innings later. Finally, Dexteris comes up in the top of the 7th, and he hits one out in the left center field. It's a home run of his. Pow, 5-3. The Beewolves get a little bit of insurance. Dex, now he's off the snide, man. He's doing great.
Yeah, he is. He's starting to wake up a little bit. His bat, you're starting to hear the crack of the bat a little bit better, and the ball's coming off of it with a lot of power. So yeah, he's looking like he's coming back into form. And let's not forget, it was Hanley Dex that basically put this team on his back and willed them to the championship.
That's true.
Last year, yeah.
And then the bottom of the 7th, right after that, though, Devin Gonzalez comes up, decides he's not going to let anything happen. And on a 3-2 count with 2 outs, hits this RBI to a diving slam, which was able to trap it, but not stop it and pick it up. Goes to first, he outruns it, gets another RBI, makes it 5-4. It's close. But at the top of the 9th, Buster Biggs comes up and gets a double RBI. Dex makes it all the way around from first to score, making it 6-4, putting us out in front of 2. Bottom of the 9th comes up, and the Grapplers are going to try and get it back. Fenderi versus Morris, but she pops this one out into left field. Buster Big ranges underneath it, makes the grab, and the Beewolves take the game 6-4 on the road as a big win.
Yes, sir, and it was a huge appearance for Gasser Morris, who after his last appearance was really rattled. It took him a couple of games before he was able to actually just get back into the lineup, and I think even even when he came in, he was still rattled a little bit. And so for him to come in and get the outs and lock it down and come away with the save, I think that's going to help him again as we head toward the end of the season. I think that's going to get him help him get back into form.
Yes. All right. Well, there are 14 other games to tell you about since that last one as well. So why don't you start us off, Pete, with the Overdogs? Went to Fort Lauderdale to play the Water Bullets. What happened there?
Okay, the Overdogs travel to take on the Water Bullets. It's a back and forth, but the Water Bullets are going to win it 5-3.
Buzzards at the Heaters. Buzzards 1-0.
Wide Load's taking on the Wild Pigs. Wide Load's out to an early lead. Wild Pigs come roaring back and win it 5-4.
Gaspar home run. Platypi the Moonstars. Platypi 4-2.
Front Runners taking on the Warblers, and it's a back and forth battle. Ultimately, it's going to be the Front Runners outlasting them 5-4.
Get Stanza home run. Freedom at the Freebooters. And the freest team is the Freedom 4-2.
Gold Coats taking on the Sirloins. It's going to be the Sirloins 4, Gold Coats 3.
The Outlaws were in Hawaii at the Burners. Outlaws started off big at first. Burners came back and won it 10-7.
Holy cow. The Nemesis travel to take on the Moose. It's a back and forth battle. Nemesis are going to win it 2-1 in 11.
Herbivores in LA at the Blowfish. All Blowfish 8-1.
Crocs taking on the Hot Corners. Score is going to be Hot Corners 3-2.
Wide Loads down to Houston at the Jacks. Jacks took them 3-2.
Sawteeth taking on the Overdogs. Sawteeth out to a big lead, but the Overdogs come back on. Sawteeth are going to win it 7-4.
Burners were at the Grapplers after us, and the is close, but the Burners beat them 6-5.
Wow, that was a little strange this time. I don't know why, but they seem to be moving pretty quickly. Pioneer Conference Pathfinder Division, the Blowfish with a record of 23-6. I think the best record in baseball so far. Yes, 23-6 with a +39 run differential. Are in a commanding lead in first place in the Pathfinder Division. Behind them in second place, the Philadelphia Freedom with a record of 17-11, find themselves 5.5 games out.
Yep, but 5.5 games out, they'd be first place in 2 of the other divisions. The Uncharted Division, San Diego Platypi are out in front, 18-10 record and a +32 run differential. They got a 3-game lead against those Oakland Outlaws, who are 15-13. Oh, and the Buzzards also, who are also 15-13.
Yes, sir. And down in the Journey Division, the Grapplers with a record of 17-12. They find themselves in first place, tied for second. The Arctics and the Sandcats battling it out. They're both playing 500 ball with records of 14-14. They're both 2.5 games out of first place.
In the Seafair Division, it's the Houston Jacks out in front for 20-9, and a +32 run differential. They have a 5.5 game lead over the California Gold Coats, who are playing 500 ball at 14-14. And these Heaters at the bottom at 8-20, one of only 2 teams in the entire league who have yet to get double-digit wins. So the Wild Pigs being the other team with the same record. Ugh.
Yes, sir. In our very own trade division, the Nemesis still continue to hold on to first place with a record of 20-8. They have a +41 run differential. Just behind them, our very own Beewolves with a record of 18-10. They find themselves 2 games behind with a +42 run differential. Rounding out the rest of the trade, the Sirloins at 500, 14-14, are 6 games back. The Herbivores at 12-16 find themselves alone in 4th place and 8 games out of 1st place. And then rounding up the trade division in last place, the Water Bullets at 10-18 are 10 games out of 1st place.
Yeah, and I didn't. Okay, so Curiosity Division, it's the San Jose Sawteeth, are 16-13, and they only have a half game lead ahead of the San Diego Moonstars, who are 15-13. What I was going to say is tonight's game is the team with the best run differential, Beewolves +42 against the team with the worst, the Heaters -40 or -49.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it's a 90-point spread.
Yes.
Wow. Well, okay.
I was just thinking to myself that the trade division is going to own the wild card.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody else in the conference who's got a run differential as good as the 2 teams in the trade, 41 and 42. You know, whoever comes in first place is going to get the berth, and then whoever comes in second place is destined to have the wild card, unless there's a real drought that happens.
Yeah.
They go into
now and then.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's time for game number 29 of 44. It's the 18-10 Beewolves rotation aces against the Heaters, 8-20 extreme speed demons. They got no power. They got crazy speed. They got a good bullpen with some fair defense and connectivity. But yeah, they break down fast. We're going to be putting our star pitcher on the mound, our starter, the right-hander, Hurley Bender, one of the best in the biz. He's locked in. He's known mostly for his junk and crazy accuracy, and he throws the ball very hard as well. He's got a 2-1 winning record. He'd like to keep that or improve it. He's got a 4.67 ERA and a 1.29 WHIP.
Yes, sir. Backing him up is the superstar shortstop, Hanley Dexteris, who's locked in right now, as Tom said earlier on. He's finding his stroke at the plate. He's got about average power. He's got very good ability to connect, very good speed on the base pass, hitting 346 with 10 home runs. Buster Biggs out in left field with better than average power, better than average ability to connect, and good speed on the base pass, hitting 412 with 2 home runs. And Fiona Clark, the catcher, with less than average speed, but good fielding and a very good arm. She's hitting 292 with 1 home run.
Going to be starting off against the newest guy on the team. The Heaters going to be putting their newest starter on the mound, Seth Runette. Seth Runette going to play his first game as a Heater. He's replacing Bishop Fuller, who's been here since they opened the doors in this building, or at least since the Heaters landed in town. He was let go, and Seth Runette was picked up. Seth, I know mostly for his accuracy, which is fine. His junk is okay. He doesn't throw it very hard, though. He's got no record right now, no innings pitched, so he's going to have his work really cut out for him against one of the hottest teams in the league.
Yes, sir, and backing him up and trying to help him out is going to be Spanky Wagner, the first baseman, with good power, a little bit less than average ability to connect, and better than average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 247 with 5 home runs. Slapper Glute, the left fielder, he's got less than average power. He's got good ability to connect at home plate and about average speed on the base pass. He's hitting 237 with 3 home runs. And then Volt Bolter out there in center field with good speed. He's got better than average fielding and a good arm out there in center field. He's hitting 268, and no home runs.
Well, and as you see in the lower left of the ERA, Dur Neverwalker on the team has the 5th best ERA. So they do have something here in Detroit to be proud of. And they also have Gina Torrance, who I'm going to have dinner with after the game. We're going to get the lineup for the assistant coach. Looks a little something like this. Hanley Dexter is going to start out playing shortstop and batting first. He is locked in, one of the 2 locked in players. Our stars are locked in. Second behind him, Sturdy Woodman at first base. Hammer Long Ball is going to bat third and play right field. Steve Monster is going to catch and clean up. Right behind that, Buster Biggs in left field, Freddie Knox at second base. Bertha Banks at third base, Magic Moore at center field, and Hurley Bender will bat ninth and pitch, and he's also locked in. Now, as the game goes, and we get into it, we might want to put some of the newer guys in, but I think we could see how that goes, right? Or do you want to start off with newer people?
I guess, this is a weaker opponent. If you wanted to try going 2 games in a row with some of those, because the last game we had a lot of the younger players out there, didn't we? We had, we talked about Barney Bryan. He hit the home run that time. And all
right, you want to start these guys?
Yeah, let's go ahead and go ahead and start them.
All right, we're gonna start Barney Bryan at third base instead of Bertha Banks. Keller was left field instead of Buster Biggs. Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Pokey and right.
Poke right field instead of Hammer Long Bala, who's no longer tense. But all right, there, and you got okay, so that looks good. Slamus is the only one not playing, but Hanley's on. He's locked in, so we're not gonna. Okay, so starting over again. Hanley Dexter is at shortstop, Sturdy Woodman at first base, Poke Foster in right field, Steve Munster catching, Eduardo Keller in left field, Frederick Knox at second base, Barney Bryan at third, Magic Moore out in center field, and Hurley Bender on the mound. Hurley Bender also throwing the 4-finger, 2-finger, cut finger curveball and slider. Ready to play ball?
Yes, sir.
And a beautiful afternoon here in downtown Detroit, Michigan.
Yes. Nice day for baseball. Looks like Detroit is building, Tommy.
They
building
are
up out there.
We'll see what's there next season.
Yes,
Should
sir.
be done by then.
Eaters, the lineup's going to look a little something like this. Smoke, the catcher, leading off. Slapper Glute in left field. Batting second, Luster in right field. Spanky Wagner in first base. McCarthy at second. Bolter in center field. Nutmeg at third base. Maldonado at short. And Runette pitching. So as the Heaters take the field, Hanley Dexter, Sturdy Woodman, and Poke Foster will get ready to take a look at Seth Runette, who's making his first appearance for the Heaters this season. Hurley Dexteris is locked in and fit. He's a tough out utility player, hitting 346, 10 home runs, 18 RBIs.
Playing in the shadows here. First pitch, Seth Runette skips off the base. Want to know we're underway here in the motor yard. That one's also a little bit low. Seth Runette, a little nervous throwing to the Hanley Manley. There's a hard one, but it's straight on the ground. And Cat McCarthy at second base, one pump throw to first. One up, one down.
In steps Sturdy Woodman. He's neutral and fit, hitting 394, 5 home runs, 21 RBIs. One out, nobody on in the top of the first. First pitch to Woodman's in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Woodman. That one's inside as well, ball 2. That one's low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Sturdy Woodman. That's a roller. Second baseman had to dive for it. Picks it up, but the throw's not going to be in time. And Wagner dropped it at first. So straight, 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Poke Foster.
Oh, here comes Pokey, who hitting a little bit better. He was 1 for 2, I think. Fouls that one off first base line, and then they pulled me. They're getting pressure up now. Moving there first base line. That went up way high. No swing. 1 apiece now. That makes outside corner strike 2, 1 and 2. Seth Runette. Gonna throw his 12th pitch. Swings at a bad one and K's. Oh, come on, Poe.
Steve Monstour, the catcher, neutral and fit, got power versus right-handed pitching, hitting 375, 10 home runs, 20 RBIs, 2 outs, runner at first base. First pitch to Monstour is outside, ball 1. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Steve Monstour. That one's high and inside, ball 3. 3 straight balls to Steve Monstour. That catches the inside corner for a called strike. Strike 1, 3-1 now. That's a roller, but that's going to be on the foul side of the third base. Of the third base. That one's popped up into center field, and Bolter is there to make the catch. 3 up, 3 down. We're going to the bottom of the first. Not 3 up, 3 down. 3 outs. We're going to the bottom of the first. Kimmy Smoke, Slapper Glute, and Lackey Lester going to face off against Hurley Bender in his 4.67 ERA. Kimmy Smoke, the catcher, is locked in and fit, hitting 231 with no home runs, 2 RBIs.
This fast-paced game of baseball, it's got you all flustered.
Yes, sir. It's that shadow that's driving me nuts. It's Smoke fouls the first pitch off. Fouls that one off as well. Now she's in the hole, 0-2. Bender locked in and fit, delivers low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs, nobody on. That's in there for called third strike. And Kimmy Smoke watched that go by. So 1 out, and then steps Slapper Glute, the left fielder. Neutral and fit, hitting 237, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs. No score in the bottom of the first. First pitch to Slapper Glute's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's fouled straight back into the fence. No balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's outside. And Glute was happy to let that one go. 1-2 now to the left fielder. That's in there for a called third strike, and he watched it go by. Hurley Bender with 2 Ks, both watching Lackey Luster power versus right-handed pitching. Is neutral and fit, hitting 298 with 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. First pitch to Lackey Luster's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Luster playing right field. Takes that one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the bottom of the first. That one's ripped foul along the third baseline. And now Luster finds himself behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bender delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. He Ks the first inning. So we're going to head into the top of the second. Eduardo Keller, Freddie Knox, Barney Bryan going to get a first look at Seth Runette, who threw 18 pitches and racked up a strikeout while giving up 1 hit in the top of the first. Eduardo Keller, the left fielder's neutral and fit, hitting 250 on the season. Come on, Eduardo.
Come on, Kelly. First pitch to Keller, way outside. Good eye. 1-0 the count. Seth Runette throws his 20th pitch here to get his first strike at the top of the second inning. Still no score. 2-2. There's a hard one right over the soft one over the plate. It's a hard over the left field wall, and it's a home run. All right. Keller gets a home. The young kid 368 feet. I didn't know what to say. It's his first home run.
Yeah, you were making fun of me.
Behind the season. It's just so fast.
In steps Freddie Knox hitting 273 with a home run, 7 RBIs. Beewolves jump out to 1-0 lead. First pitch to Knox is outside, ball 1. That's down the middle for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Freddie Knox. That one's high and outside, ball 2. 2-1. That one's popped up in the left center field. Center fielder Bolter is calling for it. He makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out.
Here comes the other guy. C-plus ranked third baseman, Barney Bryan. 235 on the season, 1 home run. Fouls it back off the net. That home run was last night out on the West Coast. A couple nights ago, I mean. I forgot about that one. Misses. We're even a 1 apiece now. Oh my gosh. Way outside. 2-1. It looks like he caught on his hand. There's a hard liner down the line. It's fair, and it's going to roll into the foul area. He's coming around towards second base. He's going to get in a second with a stand-up double. Way to go, kid.
Yes, sir. So Barney Bryan standing at second base with 1 out. In steps Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit, hitting 307, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. 1 out and 1 on. There's a shot. That's going to get up the middle into center field. And everybody's going to hold up.
Good
going to hold up. I didn't remember how much speed Barney Bryan had.
Not
Runners
much,
at
yeah.
first and third.
All right, so it's Hurley Bender's time. Hurley Bender could hit well. First one's right there for a strike. He's also got a lot of power. Ooh, swings under. They think that one 0-2 though. He's in a hole. His 10th Seth Runette throws to first base. Gets Magic Moore in the dirt. He's trying to get out of this thing with a double play.
No.
And he strikes out the other pitcher.
2 outs, runners at first and third. In steps Hanley next there as he's locked in and fit. 0 for 1 today, though. Come on, Hanley. Come on, Hanley. Single can score 2. Magic Moore with speed at first base. First pitch is in the dirt, ball 1. There's a shot. And that's going to be, first baseman's knocked it down, but he's not going to be able to get, oh no.
Oh, and then they peg him in the, they get the run anyway. Yeah, they're going to throw out Magic Moore. They got him in a rundown between first and second and the side.
Yep, but they get an extra one, so they make it 2-0 as we head into the bottom of the second. Spanky Wagnard, Cat McCarthy, and Bolt are going to face Bender, who threw 12 pitches, racked up 3 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. These 3 will hit home runs now.
Spanky Wagnard came here from the New York Wild Pigs, and there's not much to cheer about in Detroit right now. If you're a Burners fan, you're already looking forward to the next season. Fouls that one into the Beewolves dugout. Fans just want a few more wins. Spanky Wagner, a veteran first baseman, good power, real good power, good contact. The locked-in Hurley Bender throws to him. Oh, and that's going to get out in the center field. Magic Moore's going to pick that up. Wagner's going to get a single. First hit of the game for the Heaters. And that's going to bring in Cat McCarthy, the second basewoman, who's playing instead of Gina Torrens. Bothers me. Jackson pitches up high. Hurley Bender's locked in. Going to throw his 15th pitch. There's a fast run at first base and a bad arm behind the plate. It's likely he's going to take off. First one's a ball. Freddie Knox picks it up, tosses. Oh, they get the lead run. They get the double play. Holy cats! I don't know what happened there. It seemed like they were running in mud. Oh man, the fans they're just tired of that. Bolter's up now. 268, no home runs. Little looper to Freddie Knox runs up, picks it up, whips it to first, and closes out the side. Oh my goodness.
It's funny how in the first inning, the Heaters watched a lot of pitches go by, and in the second inning, they didn't watch any pitches go by.
They got them all.
Holt Foster and Steve Monster are going to step up against Seth Runette. Sturdy Woodman and first baseman, 1 for 1 with a single today. We should start this game over.
Seth Runette, I think we're doing great. 2-0. That one's outside, ball 1. Sturdy Woodman, that one's high to Sturdy Woodman, 2-0. 38th pitch in the third inning. That's an easy pop-up in the shallow center field. Shortstop Iris Maldonado goes back, makes a grab for the first out.
In steps Spoke Foster. He's 0 for 1 today, the right fielder. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the third. Beewolves with a 2-0 lead. There's a hot smash to the shortstop, Maldonado. She'll pick it up, make the throw to Wagner for the second out, and Runette gets a little juice from that. Steve Monstour stepping in. He's 0 for 1 today as well.
Yep, he's got power against these right-handers. Seth Runette is a right-hander. That first one misses a high ball, 1-0 count. Runette not doing poorly for his station. That's a strike, 0-1. That one near the old spot, but misses outside, 2-1 the count now. That one misses inside, 3-1. He got a hitter's pitch for his 44th pitch, and it's floater up high, and he walks and loses his confidence just like that. He puts Steve Monstour on for free.
1 out with 2 outs. Eduardo Keller, 1 for 1 with a home run and an RBI. Monstour has about average, a little bit less than average speed at first, not a big steal threat. Runette is tense but fit. Allen's high ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs to Eduardo Keller. That one's low, ball 2. 2-1 now. There's a smash. That's going to be out in the left field, and Slapper Glute's going to be able to track it down and make the catch for the third out. We're going to head into the bottom of the third. Kira Nutmeg, Iris Maldonado, and Seth Runette going to get a first look at Hurley Bender, who's thrown 17 pitches, racked up 3 strikeouts, given up 1 hit. His ERA's at a 4.47. Kira Nutmeg, the third baseman's neutral, and pitches an RBI dud and whiffer. She's got no batting average.
It sounds
How
like
is
you
that,
hate her.
Tom?
You said 3 very bad things about her.
Well, that's because she's just very bad. So that's a hot smash to Sturdy Woodman at first base. He takes it himself, steps on the bag for the first out. Iris Maldonado, neutral and fit, hitting .250 on the season. 1 out and nobody on in the bottom of the third. First pitch to Maldonado's in there for a called strike 1. Maldonado saw some action in the top of the third. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Hurley Bender is on fire right now. That's in there for called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Iris Maldonado, the shortstop, who she was able to check her swing. She offered at it, but she was able to hold up. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. Allen's high and inside, ball 3. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bender delivers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Iris Maldonado. The 4th K of the day for Bender. Seth Runette, the pitcher, neutral and fit, steps in. Seth Runette's first at bat. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Seth Runette. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That'll even up the count. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Bases empty in the bottom of the third. Beewolves with a 2-0 lead. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Allen's ripped but foul into the stands along the third base side. Evens the count at 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's in there for a call, third strike, and again a non-swing. So that's his 5th strikeout. We're going into the top of the 4th. Freddie Knox 0 for 1. Barney Bryan 1 for 1 with a double, and Magic Moore 1 for 1. Seth Runette throwing 48 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 5 hits. His ERA's up to a 6.0. Freddie Knox neutral and fit is 0 for 1 today.
All right.
Frederick Knox.
Freddie, good contact hitter, a lot of speed, right in for a strike. Well, 79 miles an hour. It seems like a changeup. He does throw a changeup. That's a hard hit by Knox. The deep center field, but he's going to be caught just short of the track by Volt Bolter. 1 out.
1 up, 1 down. Barney Bryan 1 for 1 with a double. Top of the 4th. 1 out, nobody on. Bryan takes the first pitch low, ball 1. Allen's inside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That catches the inside corner for a called strike, 2-1. Ouch, that's high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike. There's a shot. That's going to be in the center field. And Volt Bolter's going to be able to track it down and catch it for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Magic Moore.
Magic Moore 1 for 1 with a single, 315. He's going to hit the 3rd fly ball straight out to Volt Bolter in center field. Here he goes. First and third for strike. 0-1 the count. 56 pitches, 2 Ks, 1 walk, 5 hits. Those are the stats from Seth Runette. I'm getting that off the billboard out in right field. That was a ball. Oh. That's an easy pop-up in the right field. I'm sorry, I got the fielder wrong. That's going to be caught in right field by Lackey Luster for the 3rd out.
Okay, we're going to head into the bottom of the 4th. Still Beewolves 2, Heaters, nothing. Actually, Beewolves, 2 runs on 5 hits. Heaters, no runs on 1 hit. Kimmy Smoke, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Cypher Glute, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Lackey Lester, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bender at 29 pitches.
Faster.
I know. Kimmy Smoke, neutral, and pitch. I usually do that at the 3s. So at the 3rd inning, 6th inning, and 9th inning, I like to go through the whole, runs, hits, errors thing. But I forgot in the 3rd because
Hurley Bender's on fire. Throws 30th pitch to start off the bottom of the 4th. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. Kimmy Smoke 0 for 1, fouls that back off the net. He's now 0-2 in the count. And fans clapping for her anyway. Come on, Kimmy, they say. The catcher for his woeful Detroit Heaters fouls that one third base line, still 0-2. Oh, that one misses just outside. Close call. 1-2 now to Kimmy Smoke, the smoker. Little Smoky Joe, Smoky Kim. He's an okay hitter, not a whole lot of power. Better catcher than a hitter. Well, that one's a hard liner though. First baseline foul ball off the wall. And Poke Foster tosses it up into the stands. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's yet another K for the K monster, the master of K. It's gonna bring Slapper Glute 0 for 1. He's looking tense. He's got 3 home runs and 18 RBIs. The fans are cheering him on though. They say, "Come on, Slappy." The left fielder for the that breaker almost hits him in the elbow. This is inside 1-0 the count. Anticipated mid-count fastball outside. It also misses. 2-0 to Slapper Glute. Hurley Bender on fire. Although he has yet to get a strike against Slapper. 3-0. And he gets one outside corner. 3-1. Hitter's pitch now. Safety off to the Glute man. Das Gluten. And the left-hand batter's box. Swings. Hits that past Hurley Bender into center field. Gluteus is going to get to first base. And he seems pretty happy with that. Because the fans, a little something to cheer about. Lackey Lester 0 for 1 today. Number 10, the right fielder. The right fielder now for the Heaters. 2-run home run and tie this game up. He's got fair power. Right in there for a strike. He obviously wasn't going to swing at the first pitch. 0-1 safety off now. 42nd pitch by Bender. He gets a single from the third one. He throws the second base as hard as he can. And it's not hard enough. He just doesn't have the arm. And the base runner now in scoring position. Outfield single by Lackey Luster would put him closer to 1, but he check swing strike 2. 1-2 the count to Lackless Lusteramus. And breaking pitch down the ground. Birdie Bryan stares at second, but throws back to first. Gets the second runner. Runner at second had to go back. That's going to bring a Spanky Wagner at first base. 1 for 1 with a single, an outfield single again. Gets them once. The fans are cheering. They got some baseball to cheer about. But the 45th pitch by Bender. This is outside. It's ball. 1-0 count. Spanky, good power hitter. Takes one deep and ties this thing up. Left-hand batter's box. Breaking pitch.
Come on,
outfield is going to go deep. That one went low and inside. 3-0. Finally gets a strike, and then now the safety's off. If throws 49th pitch. Spanky Wagner chewing gum ferociously. Walks him on 5 pitches. So now you got runners at first and second. And Cat McCarthy comes, the second baseman, 0 for 1 on the day. The winning run at the plate. She's got enough power to take it out. First pitch right in for strike, 0 on the count. Hurley Bender looking off and on today. Every other inning he's doing. There's breaking pitch, misses outside. Ball 1. 1-1 the count. 52nd pitch in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls that back off the wall, does McCarthy. 1-2. Hurley Bender needs one more. There it is. Strike 3. Smashes the bat on her neck. That's another K.
Yes, sir. We're going to head into the top of the 5th. It's Beewolves 2, Heaters nothing. Hurley Bender 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Hannah Dexteris 1 for 2. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2. Seth Runette at 58 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 5 hits. His ERA is up to a 4.50. Hurley Bender is on fire and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. 0 for 1 today. Hey.
0 for 1.
0 for great luck. That one's outside, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. An early swing by Hurley Bender puts it into the dugout along the first base side. That one's low. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. Runette throws his 63rd pitch. It's popped up into right field, shallow right field. The first baseman is out, and Wagner makes the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Hannah Dexteris.
I don't know if we want to get past Runette because I don't know who was behind him. They got a good bullpen. Hanley's 1 for 2, locked in. Great contact, great power. And Runette's a little nervous throwing to him. 64th, but 65th is
Pete
is right in. It's an easy pop-up. Both Bolters to make that grab in center field any moment now. 2 down.
And this is where Runette gets deceptive because he gets you to just pop the ball up. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 2 with a single. 2 pop-ups in the top of the 5th. The Beewolves haven't scored since they scored the 2 runs in the second inning. That one's low, ball 1. That one's low as well, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That's a foul ball right into Kimmy Smoke. 2 balls and a strike. That one's inside ball 3. 3 balls and a strike to Sturdy Woodman. That one's lifted in high into the air into right field. Right fielder is there on the warning track, and Luster makes the catch for the 3rd out. So again, 1, 2, 3, all pop-ups, and we're out of the inning. We're going into the bottom of the 5th. Beewolves 2, Heaters nothing. Volt Bolter 0 for 1. Kira Nutmeg 0 for 1. Iris Maldonado 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bender at 53 pitches with 7 strikeouts. Volt Bolter is neutral and fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Known as a tough out around the league.
He is.
Beewolves offense is going to have to get something going here in the bottom of the 5th. I mean, the Heaters are going to come out here swinging at some point. First pitch to Bolter is fouled off. Strike 1. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Hurley Bender on fire and fit, throwing his 56th pitch for a called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Volt Bolter, again known as a tough out, fouls that one off into the dugout along the first base line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's inside, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs.
Oh, come on.
That one's high, ball 3. Full count now to Volt Bolter, 3 and 2. Bender delivers, and that's it's going to be over the leaping Sturdy Woodman at first base. So Volt Bolter with a leadoff single. Hurley Bender's ego takes a tumble. Kira Nutmeg, the third baseman, neutral and fit. She's 0 for 1 today. She's an RBI dud and a whiffer. Bolter has speed at first base. Bender will want to make sure he... First pitch to Kira Nutmeg's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Throw to first. And he bounced the ball, but Woodman was able to keep it in front of him. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That's in there for a called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Kira Nutmeg, known as a whipper. She rips that one foul, but into the stands along the first baseline. So she'll get another pitch. 1 ball, 2, no balls, 2 strikes. Throw to first, and Volt Bolter is back. And the fans are letting them hear about it. That one's the outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kara Nutmeg, the Heater third baseman, takes that pitch for a called third strike, and she's going to take a seat. 1 out, and in steps Iris Maldonado, the shortstop. She's neutral and fit. She's 0 for 1 today. 1 out, and Volt Bolter, the speedy Volt Bolter at first base. First pitch to Maldonado's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Bender steps off the bag, and Bolter is back. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. That one's fouled straight back, and now Maldonado is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Big out here for Bender. That one's inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bender back to being locked in and fit since the single, and that's going to get into right field. And Polk Foster will pick it up and make the throw to third base to hold everybody to 1 base. So runners at first and second now with 1 out, and in steps Seth Runette. He's neutral and fit. And Runette's going to take a seat here, and they're going to bring in Tish Ballin. Tish Ballin, the pinch hitting center fielder. She's got a .455 average. 1 home run, 6 RBI. She's neutral and fit. She's got less than average power, poor contact at home plate, and about average speed on the base paths. So Tish Balin coming in to take over for Seth Runette. First pitch to Balin is low, ball 1. Balin anticipated that fastball. That one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second with 1. That one's fouled straight back. Tish Balin now behind in the count, 1 and 2. Bender delivers a 73rd pitch for a called strike. Strike 3. Down goes Balin. And that's 2 outs. In comes Kimmy Smoke, the catcher. She's neutral and fit. She's 0 for 2 today. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. Beewolves holding on to a 2-0 lead. First pitch to Kimmy Smoke's in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Telling you, Pete.
I'm telling you. That one's fouled straight back, and now Smoke in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
This.
Bender throwing his 76th pitch.
Oh.
She gets enough of that to foul it straight back. She'll get another pitch. 0-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Down goes Kimmy Smoke. And out of danger, the Beewolves. Tish Balin's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in the superstar relief pitcher, Dernever Walker. Dernever Walker with a 1.72 ERA, a 1.12 whip, 41 Ks, Tommy. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity. He's got good junk, and he's got better than average accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's a composed pitcher. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball.
Jeez.
So as we head into the top of the 6th, Beewolves 2 runs on 5 hits with no errors. The Heaters no runs on 4 hits with an error. Poke Foster 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Steve Montour 0 for 1 with a walk. And Eduardo Keller 1 for 2 with a home run. Dernever Walker with that 1.72 ERA taking the bump. Poke Foster neutral and fit 0 for 2 today. Hitting 192 on the season.
I thought I had my mic off on that last one. Oh, sorry. Swing and miss, strike 1 to Poke Foster. Oh, my God. That one's an easy pop-up just left of the mound. Never Walker's going to get that. Make the grab. You know, it's got to seem so different going from Runette to Never Walker.
Yeah, it is. There's a lot more speed. Steve Montour steps in. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. First pitch to Montour's inside, ball 1. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike with 1 out. Base is empty. That catches the outside corner for a called strike. 99 miles per hour. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one's outside 2-2. That's way outside ball 3. Steve Montour now full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Dernever Walker. That's called strike 3. And down goes Steve Montour. 2 up, 2 down, and in steps Eduardo Keller.
I'd like to see the replay on that last one. I don't know. Eduardo Keller, 269, gets the outside corner, 90. See? Now you know. Reaches out, fouls that back. He's quickly in a hole, 0-2. 1 more to go. Finish the side. Oh, right past the mound. Center field, and Keller at least is getting on base and gets stranded by whoever's next.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 2 outs. Freddie Knox neutral, and he's 0 for 2 today. Stepping in. Eduardo Keller with some speed at first base. Throw to first, and he's back. No ball. Oh, first pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. And there goes Eduardo Keller.
Got him.
And he's going to be in there with a stolen base. So runner at second base. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's lifted into center field, and Bolter is calling for it. And he makes the catch for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 6th. It's still 2-0 Beewolves. Slapper Glute 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Lackey Luster 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Spanky Wagner 1 for 1 with a walk. Hurley Bender at 77 pitches with 10 strikeouts, giving up a walk and 4 hits. Slapper Glute neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a single.
You know, the Beewolves don't have firm control of this game. It's just a 2-0 lead. Here at the bottom of the 6th, the Glute man, good contact hitter. Watch him. You watch him. Hurley Bender still locked in. 78th pitch to start out the 6th inning. It's right in for a strike. Now the safety is off. It's broken off. Slapper Glute doesn't swing at that. Curveball misses up high. 1-1 the count. Evened up. Beautiful afternoon here in Detroit, Michigan. Hard 1-2. Oh, jeez. Okay, so the rookie dives out of the way of the ball. I don't know if he was scared or what. Hard to read it. Not sure Bertha Banks would have missed that one. Lackey Luster 0 for 2. He's got a average speed runner at first base. Got good power against these right-handers though. Hurley Bender no longer. No, he's still locked in. Popped up behind the net. Levi sort of runs back by the wall, but that's going to bounce off the top of the fence. 0-1 the count. 82nd pitch. Checks inside. 1 apiece now. Beewolves hoping to turn that double play. Clean the bases. 3rd pitch fouled back off the wall. The fans like the cut he took at it, though, Lackey Luster. We've seen him hit home runs. He's hit 5 this year for the Burners. 1-2 the count. Hard line of 3rd base. Souvenir. Holy cow. Dangerous Souvenir. Still 1-2. 85th pitch by Hurley Bender. Swinging a bit, strike 3. It seemed like a reluctant swing. I don't know how many Ks Hurley has now. Do you? What?
I think it's like 11.
Jeez. He's going to rack up a dozen. Spanky Wagner, I didn't see what it is today. Good power. 256, 5 home runs. Reaches down, hits that foul first base line. Outfield going deep just in case. Breaking pitch misses up high. Now we even one apiece. With one out. Bottom of the 6th. 2-0 Beewolves. Gets the inside corner on that fastball. 1-2. He's going to try to get his dozenth pitch. Oh, check swing. Outside 2-2 now. Spanky Wagner. First baseman for the Heaters. Fouls it back off the wall. Still 2 apiece. 1 out. Average speed runner first base. Check swings on it. It's his 12th strikeout. Spanky Wagner goes down. Now he's going to look to get 13. Cat McCarthy. Second baseman 0 for 2. Just 1 home run, but likes some pitches high. A home run here would tie the game. Instead, she hits it on the ground to Hurley Dexterous, who gets save. Oh, he goes to second, misses, and then they go to first to get the 3rd out.
We're going into the 7th inning. Beewolves holding on to that 2-0 lead. Barney Bryant 1 for 2 with a double. Magic Moore 1 for 2, and Hurley Bender 0 for 2 with a strikeout. They're never walker at 14 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 1 hit. His ERA's at a 1.67. Barney Bryant neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a double.
All right, Never Walker makes an arm motion, throws 15th pitch, misses outside. Even a light pitch is 95 miles an hour. Breaking pitch makes it in.
Oh, no.
Hits down the ground. McCarthy, 1 pump throw to first, 1 out.
Magic Moore, the center fielder, neutral and fit 1 for 2 with a single today. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 7th. Beewolves 2, Heaters nothing. First pitch to Magic Moore, low, ball 1. There's a roller to the shortstop, Maldonado. She'll pick it up, make the throw, and get Magic Moore at first. So 2 up, 2 down. And in steps the locked-in Hurley Bender. He's 0 for 2 today.
Beewolves looking to go 1-2-3. Hurley's going to hit because we want to keep him in late game. That one's right in there for a strike. 0 on the count, no swing. That one misses inside corner, 97 miles an hour. Ball 1 apiece now. Early swing.
Up.
Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Hard liner past him out into center field. Hurley Bender's going to go 1 for 3 and get on base. All right, Hurley, we get some offense.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with 2 outs, and in steps Hurley Dexterous. He's 1 for 3 with a single and an RBI. Dexterous locked in and fit. He's a tough out utility player. Never Walker looking in, throws the first pitch. Or called strike 1. Oh, and it was a hit and run, and he got enough of that to push it foul. Strike 2. Throw over to first. And Hurley is back. Hurley Bender at first base.
No.
There's a roller to the shortstop, Maldonado. She's going to make the throw to first to retire the side. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th, and again, no runs on the board for the Beewolves. We're still holding on to that 2-0 lead. Bolter 1 for 2. Kira Nutmeg 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Irish Maldonado 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Bender at 92 pitches with 12 strikeouts, a walk, and giving up 5 hits. Bolter is neutral and fit. A tough out. 1 for 2 with a single.
I worry that we were playing any other team, we'd be losing.
Yeah, well, this is kind of the same issue we've talked about over the past couple of games. First pitch to Bolter is low, ball 1. They have 1 inning where they score, and then they just don't do anything for the rest of the game. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bolter, the Heater center fielder. That one's inside ball 2. Yeah, I mean, it's the same business. They got to get it together, this offense. That's in there. Fooled him completely. He didn't know what to do with it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs. Bolter, a tough out. He's going to roll that one to Dexterous. He's going to pick it up one-handed, make the throw, and just get Bolter at first. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Kira Nutmeg. She's neutral and fit. She's an RBI dud and a whiffer. She's 0 for 2 for today. 0 for 2. Bottom of the 7th. You're going to let her hit? I would try to go to the... Allen's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Allen's inside ball 1. Nutmeg looked like she wanted to swing at it.
He did.
Duh. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. There's a shot, and that's going to be right to Hurley Dexterous, the shortstop. He'll make the catch for the 2nd out. 2 up, 2 down. In steps Iris Maldonado, the shortstop. 1 for 2 with a single. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the 7th. Beewolves holding on to a 2-0 lead. First pitch to Maldonado's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls and a strike. Allen's low ball 1. That evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Hurley Bender at 103 pitches. for a called strike. That's 1-2. He's on fire and fit, though. 76 Ks on the season. That one's outside. That'll even the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. To Iris Maldonado, the shortstop. There's a roller. Barney Bryan's going to get up on it, make the throw across to first baseman Sturdy Woodman and retire the side. We're going to head into the top of the 8th. It's still Beewolves 2, Heaters nothing. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 3. Poke Foster 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Steve Monster 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. Never Walker at 25 pitches with a strikeout, giving up 2 hits. Woodman, the first baseman's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single. Once Never Walker gets to 30 pitches, he's going to start to probably break down a little bit.
Yeah. First pitch to Sturdy Woodman's ball, 1-0 the count. That one makes it in for a strike. We know we're 1 apiece now. Top of the 8, 2-0 Beewolves. Another right in there. It's a liner in the center field. Bolter runs over. Man, that guy's fast. Grabs it for the first out.
Yeah. 1 out. Poke Foster, neutral and fit. 0 for 3 today, hitting 185 in the top of the 8th. Beewolves with that 2-0 lead. First pitch to Foster's high, ball 1. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Foster. That one's lifted into left field, and it's going to carry to Slapper Glued in left field for the second out. 2 up, 2 down, and then steps Steve Monstour. He's 0 for 2 today.
Monstour 0 for 2, power hitter. Could put 1 more on, make it 3-0. Oh, that breaking pitch stays outside. 1-0 the count. Power against right-handers. There's his power, but it's a liner in right field. That's going to be caught by Lackey Lester. 3 up, 3 down.
This is the thing. It's just constant pop-ups. Going into the bottom of the 8th, still 2-0 Beewolves. Never Walker's first at bat. Kimmy Smoke 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Slapper Glue 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Bender at 105 pitches, 12 strikeouts, giving up a walk. Never Walker's locked in and fit. He's composed, hitting 500 on the season.
And
they're going to pull him
down. Yeah. They're going to bring in Jorge Duarte. Jorge Duarte, the catcher, B ranked number 62. I was going to pinch hit for Never Walker. His average 107. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Good contact here with fair power and okay speed. He's known as a whiffer, but not doing that great this year. Maybe they're hoping he turns around. I think I'm not sure if Bender's going to start. All right, he's going to go 105th hard line first base. Holy cow! I would have thought they would have pulled Bender after 100 pitches, but he's still got some gas in the tank. He's on fire. Hey, gets the bending pitch in there. 0-2. He's gonna hold. Can he get K number 13? Just reaches down, fouls it back off the wall. Still 0-2. Bender still got stuff on that ball. It popped up behind the plate. That's gonna be a souvenir back here. Still 0-2. Losing a little velocity now. There's a liner in the left field. Eduardo Keller comes up. Go! Gets it off the ground. Didn't think he had to slide for that. But apparently he did. See, if he would have slid for it, it would have gone over his head and it would have been a double. Kimmy Smoke. Now, now they're looking at giving the old hook. The Bender has thrown 110 pitches. Pressure up now. Tying run at the plate. Go run at first base. Kimmy Smoke hitting 214. No home runs. 2 RBIs. And they're going to go with Benson Rushmore, who's been just a machine this season. He's got 2.11 ERA, a 0.56 whip, 22 Ks. Throws the ball hard and with good junk, and he's fairly accurate. He's well rested. He throws a 4-finger, 2-finger slider and a curveball. He's going to start up here in the bottom of the 8th inning and hopefully drop the side. He's going to his first victim, Kimmy Smoke. Goes his first pitch, breaking pitch, misses low, 1-0 the count. This smoky lady. She flashes, bunt, pulls it back, but it's a strike. 1 apiece now. Steve getting ready to throw a second. That one makes the outside corner strike 2, 1-2. I doubt she's going to bunt, but you never know. Bender goes right in her the strike. She didn't like the call. She's still talking to the ump, but that gets 1 on. Now that would make the double play really nice. Slapper Blues 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Fans standing up. They got something to cheer about. A glued home run would tie the game. Ooh, curveball misses high, 1-0 the count. And Benson Rushmore's not afraid. He'll throw a 6th pitch. Misses inside 2-0. Maybe he is a little afraid. Fastball misses outside 3-0. He's got 3 quick plays. He's going to walk Slapper Glute on 4 pitches. Here it comes. Hey, the slider makes it there. Strike 1, safety off. 3-1. Hitter's pitch. The left fielder for the... Oh, real fast pitch. Gets past him. He's going to miss strike 2. 3-2 full count. Oh, as he tied the game, it's deep to right center field. No, it's going to be off the wall. Everybody's running back to get it. The runner's going to make it around to third. And it's a single. It's a single by Glute. But advances the runner 2 bases. And now Lackey Lester pressure way up. He's 0 for 3 in tenths. Still just 1 out, but they can get that double play. Check swing.
Oh, come on.
And it's a ball 1 on the count. An average speed runner first base. Breaking pitch visitors for a strike. 1 apiece now. 13th pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. This is where the problems all happen. Get ready for it. The pitch fouls it back. Reaches down, fouls a horrible pitch. 1-2. 15th pitch by Benson Rushmore, the bottom of the 8th. Reaches down, fouls it back off the wall. Still 1-2. Heater's hoping to put one on. Check, swing, a little too low. 2-2. Even count. There's a foul ball third base line. Still 2-2. Getting the pitch count up. 18th pitch. Fouls it off. Souvenir. First base line. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Finally, he had to put that on the ground for him to get to miss it. You know? Spanky Wagner now 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Power hitter. Outfield going to go deep. They should have gone deep the last time. They could have caught that ball. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. 2-0 Beewolves. 20th pitch by Benson Rushmore was in there for a strikeout. Runners at first and third. Winning run at the plate. Wagner watches that come in, misses ball. 1 apiece now. Hard one on the ground to Dexteris, who tosses to second base for the 3rd out. The fans boo. It's coming out. They're going to bring in the starter / reliever Larry Cunningham. Larry Cunningham got a 5.35 ERA, a 1.46 WHIP, 28 Ks. He's mostly known for his accuracy. He's mostly rested. Throws a 4-finger, 2-finger, the slider, and the changeup.
Yes, sir. We're going into the top of the 9th. Beewolves, 7 hits. Peters, no runs on 7 hits. Eduardo Keller, 2 for 3 with a home run. Freddie Knox, 0 for 3. And Barney Bryan, 1 for 3 with a double. Larry Cunningham with that 5.35 ERA taking the bump. Eduardo Keller, the left fielder's neutral and fit. He's 2 for 3 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. First pitch to Keller. It's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Eduardo Keller.
Oh,
swing and a miss, strike 2. 1-2. There's a rip to the third baseman, Kara Nutmeg. She'll pick it up, make the throw to Spanky Wagner at first for the 1st out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Freddie Knox.
I think the Beewolves really want to try and get one more. They want to ensure that this game's going to win. Freddie Knox, does Ham Slamus play second base? I don't know. I mean,
well, we could move. Couldn't we move
3?
Yeah. Couldn't we move Dexteris to second and put Slamus at short?
Sure.
I don't know how to do that though.
So we're gonna get 2 outs.
This
pressure. That one's on the ground. Yep. 0 for 4. Nutmeg.
Put him on a bus. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him at the next game. Barney Bryan, 1 for 3 with a double. 2 outs, nobody on. Top of the 9th. Beewolves with that 2-0 lead. First pitch to Barney Bryan's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's lifted. Unfortunately, it's in the foul territory, and it's going to be out of play into the stands. Very quickly, 2 strikes. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That one's lifted into left field. The left fielder, Slapper Glutas. There he makes the catch for the 3rd out. So we're heading into the bottom of the 9th. It's still 2-0 Beewolves. Cat McCarthy 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Volt Bolter 1 for 3. And Kira Nutmeg 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Benson Rushmore 22 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 1 hit. Cat McCarthy is neutral and pitch. She's got power versus left-handed pitching. She favors the high pitch. She's 0 for 3 today. The power doesn't help her because Rushmore's a right-handed pitcher. So, first pitch is ripped into center field, and it's off the wall, and Magic Moore's going to come up throwing, but Cat McCarthy's going to pull in the second with a double to straightaway center field. So first pitch of the 9th inning, and a runner at second base. Volt Bolter, the center fielder's neutral, and Fitty's 1 for 3 with a single. He represents the tying run. Tying run at home plate. Nobody out. First pitch to Bolter's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Now it's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Volt Bolter, the center fielder. Cat McCarthy does not have a lot of speed at second base. There's a roller to Woodman. He's going to flip it.
Oh my gosh.
And not in time. And Bolter's able to beat it out. So runners at first and third now with no outs. Kira Nutmeg steps in. She's an RBI dud and a whiffer. No outs. Runners at the corners.
Kick at the
Benson
pitch.
Rushmore throwing his 27th pitch. It's in there for a called strike, strike one. No balls, one strike. Throw to first, and the runner's back. Bolter has speed at first base. Oh, we should have changed. We should have pulled him and got. So Bolter steals second base. 1 ball, 1 strike to Kira Nutmeg.
All right, all right.
Oh no.
Oh.
And I hit the wrong button. God dang it. God dang it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Bases loaded with no outs. Iris Maldonado. God dang it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hit the wrong button, folks. So the bases are loaded, no outs. First pitch to Maldonado's in there for a called strike, strike one. Allen's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Bases loaded. Allen's fouled straight back. Maldonado now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's in there for called strike 3. Way to go, Benson Rushmore. 1 out, and in steps the pitcher, Larry Cunningham. He's neutral and fit. He's got no batting average. He's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Murky Nubs Wubbles. You hear the crowd go nuts. He's a B-minus right fielding pitch hitter. He's hitting .250 on the season. No home runs, no RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average power. He's got poor contact, but he's got good speed on the base passes, and he's known as a stealer. A double play here gets us out of the inning.
We knew him back in Fort Lauderdale.
There's a shot.
Oh,
come on.
Uh-oh.
Come on. I hit the button. So Hanley Dexteris makes a great stop, flips it to Freddie Knox, who again doesn't. Why isn't he out? Freddie Knox did not make the out at second base.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's
All
safe.
Right. Oh, how does that happen? He should have at least gotten that. How does it? Benson Rushmore is going to take a seat. Macy, we've lost this game. Macy York, the closing pitcher, is coming in. She's got a 4.76 ERA, 2.29 WHIP, 6 strikeouts. She's neutral and fit. She's got about average velocity, less than average junk, average accuracy. She's fully rested. She's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. I can't. I don't. I want to cut him right now. I want him to take off his uniform and just get off the field.
It's gonna be
There's
tied.
a deep fly ball into left field, and Eduardo Keller comes up with it, and there's going to be a tie game as the runner from third comes home. So 2 outs now with runners at first and second. Slapper Glut, the left fielder's neutral and fit. He's 3 for 4 with 3 singles. Score is now tie. 2-2 in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch to Glut is fouled off. Strike 1. That one's off the plate. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. That's in there for a called second strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Macy York delivering her 5th pitch to Slapper Glut. He rips that foul into the stands along the first base side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Slapper Glut making Macy York throw some pitches. There's a roller to Hanley Dexteris, and he's going to go to first because God knows you don't want to throw anything to that Freddie York. Murky Nubs Webbles going to take a seat. Deft Wedham's going to come in the B-minus. Deft Wedham, starting pitcher, relief pitcher. He's got a 5.68 ERA, a 1.64 WHIP, 22 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got poor velocity. He's got poor junk, and he's got, let's say less than average junk. Average accuracy. He is not fully rested. He's half rested. He's known as a composed pitcher. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So as we head into the 10th inning, it's tied up 2-2. Magic Moore 1 for 3. Macy York's first at bat. Hanley Dexteris 1 for 4. Deft Wedham's with his 5.68 ERA taking the bump. I am so livid right now. Magic Moore neutral and fit. He's 1 for 3 with a single.
We should have rode right out of here with a comfortable win.
Oh, come on.
That's a grounder in the first pitch, one pitch, one out.
Macy York, the closing pitcher, neutral and fit.
She's got to hit too, right? Because I mean, we can't drain.
What else are you gonna do? Yeah.
Yes.
There's a shot up the middle into center field. So Macy York with a one-out single in the top of the 10th. So one on with one out, and in steps Hanley Dexteros. You want a pinch run?
No. No, because we still need her to throw. Hanley takes the first one outside, 1-0. Yeah, they threw it right down the middle to her. 1-0, that one's in there for a strike. One apiece now. Pressure way up. A home run by Hanley would end the game. Instead, he pulls it foul. First base line. Get out of here. Okay, good. Souvenir. 1-2. He's in a hole, but he's a tough out. Facing a composed pitcher. Oh, does not. So he thought he'd swing up to pop that up, but he doesn't. 2-1. Reaches up, fouls that back off the wall. 2-2 still. Low and away past the mound into center field. That's going to be a clean single by Hanley. And York slides into second base. All right, come on, Beewolves.
And in steps Sturdy Woodman. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Runners at first and second with one out. Deft Wedham's throwing his 9th pitch. High, ball one. 1 ball, no strikes to Sturdy Woodman, the Beewolf first baseman. That one's outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strike.
No.
That one's lifted into left field. And the left fielder, Slapper Glued, is there to make the catch. Macy York does not have the speed to try and tag up on that. So 2 outs, runners at first and second. In steps
put Hammer.
Poke Foster.
Put Hammer in there. There you go. Yeah, Pokey's 0 for 4. Hammer can take one out and put us in front. Come on, Hammer. He's no longer tense. The B-plus ranked number 90 right fielder, Hammer long ball, the legend. It's got 301 average, 6 home runs. Looking for number 7, 16 RBIs, power, great power, good contact, good speed. Pressure way up, top of the 10th. Oh, we're hoping for Hammer. Oh, that one misses low. 1-0 count. It looks like Wenham's a little nervous throwing to him.
No.
Oh, he gets swings up at a bad pitch. 1 apiece. And then inside corner, strike 1. Strike 2, 1-2 the count, 15th pitch. A bad one. He swings up, fouls it back. 1-2 still. Oh, misses outside. 2-2-2. First time I got to say that today. Tough situation. Nail biter. Oh, swings a bad pitch, fouls it back off the wall. I think it was a bad pitch. I don't know if it was a good one or not. 2-2-2. Inside corner, fouls it back off the wall. And 19th pitch by the composed pitcher. Low and away. He doesn't go. Full count now. Top of the 10th. Oh my goodness. Oh, breaking pitch. Fouls it back off the wall. 3-2. Making him pitch a ton. Inside corner, fouls it back off the wall. 3-2. Hammer's really swinging him. Swings the bad one, fouls it off the net. 3-2. Full count. Ball 4. He walks the bases loaded. All right. Good eye there, Hammer. Ooh.
Yes, sir. So bases loaded, 2 outs. Steve Monster, neutral and fit. Power versus right-handed pitching. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. 2 outs. Come on.
Oh, no!
And a line drive to Cat McCarthy at second base for the 3rd out. So we're going into the bottom of the 10th. Still tied.
Right at the reticle.
Lackey Luster 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts. Spanky Wagner 1 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout. Cat McCarthy 1 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Macy York through 7 pitches. And here we go. Lucky Luster, tense but fit.
0 for 4, power against right-handers. Now right field, hammer long, ball out. Oh, man. Macy York's got to get out of this inning quick. We got to get more runs, and then I don't know what we're going to do with our relievers. Fouled off the first base line. 0 the count. He's got power against right-handers. Does Lucky Luster. 0-1, pressure way up, fouls it back off the net. 0-2. Number 49 is in a good spot because she came on her 10th pitch. Oh, it just misses inside. She spits something out. 1-2 the count. To Lucky Luster. Swinging to a strike 3. All right, Macy York, the closer, gives him the thumb. Get in the shower, she says. Gets her first K of the afternoon. And here comes Spanky Wagner, 1 for 3 with a single walk. Good power. Outfield going to go deep. Fans standing up cheering. They're hoping to beat this team. The team with the worst run differential against the team with the best. And it's bottom of the 10th. That one misses low. 1-0 the count. Check swing strike 1. Now the safety's off. 1 apiece. Spanky Wagner. 49 getting the right signal from Monstro. Winds up, throws it. Hard one on the ground. Hanley Dex dives but cannot get it. Luster's going to make his way to first base. Beewolves going to hope for that double play. ball. And here the pressure through the roof. Here comes Cam McCarthy, second baseman. 1 for 4 with a double. Likes the pitches up high. Got a fast runner at first base. And a bad arm behind the plate. Swing and miss, strike 1. Wonder if we should even bring in Fiona Clark. Fouls it back off the wall. 0-2. Here's where the problems usually come out. She can get past. There's the throw. They toss it to second. Misses second. Dog, how did they get there already? He's standing by second base. They don't get it out of the second. They get it instead at first. Old Poulter now up 2 for 4, 2 singles. Pressure up. Fans cheering like crazy. 2 outs. They just need 1 more. Macy York about a little more than half gas in the tank. We could drop and get out of this. And there's a pop fly. Foul ball territory. First base line. Sturdy Women's running over. He's going to make that grab for the 3rd out. Yeah, come on, Beewolves. They got to score now, Pete.
Yes, they do. So we're going to head into the top of the 11th. It's still 2-2. Eduardo Keller, 2 for 4 with a home run. Freddie Knox, 0 for 4. Barney Bryan, 1 for 4 with a double. Deft Weddams at 24 pitches, giving up a walk and 2 hits. His ERA is at a 5.51. Eduardo Keller, 2 for 4, a home run, a single, and an RBI. Come on, Eduardo. Let's get her going here.
All right, first pitch by Deft Weddams. This is a foul ball, first baseline. Second pitch, and then for strike 0-2, he's got him in a hole. Pressure way up. Swinging a 3-pitch strikeout. Ooh.
That freaking second strike was so high. Freddie Knox, 0 for 4, hitting 261 with a home run, 7 RBIs. Deft Weddham's going to get lifted here. They're going to bring in Layla Buckberger, the closing pitcher. She's got a 13.19 ERA, a 2.51 WHIP, 11 Ks, neutral and fit. She's got poor velocity. She's got good junk and less than average accuracy. She's not fully rested. She's walk prone and a K dud. She's got a 4-seam fastball and a curveball. And all we need to do is get a closing pitcher to throw 15 pitches.
Let's see.
And then she's on shaky ground.
Okay, so if we do Knox position swap with shortstop, right? So we want to do a Knox and Dexteris. Confirm that. And
you want to.
And then I'm going to take Knox out and put in Hammy Slammy.
There you go. All right. Freddie Knox is going to take a seat. I'm giddy with happiness. And in comes B- Ham Slamus, the shortstop. Number 72 hitting 355 on the season, 3 home runs, 13 RBIs. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average power, less than average contact, and poor speed on the base paths. Ham Slamus facing off against. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Layla Buckberger. Strike 2, 2 quick strikes, and that first one was high. She's known as a K dud, though. Allen's inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Allen's low ball 2. 2-2 now. Ham Slamus. That one's lifted into right field. The right fielder's there calling for it. And Lackey Luster will make the catch for the 2nd out. And in steps Barney Bryan, 1 for 4 with a double.
All right, come on, Barney. Get a home run in that last game. Maybe nice to get another one here. That one makes it in for strike. Breaking pitch. 0-1 the count. Pressure still way up. Reaches out, hits one on the ground, but that's picked up by McCarthy. Second base, 1 pump throw to 3rd. Rip 3 down.
We're going into the bottom of the 11th. It's Beewolves 2. Heaters 2. Kira Nutmeg 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Iris Maldonado 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. And Layla Buckberger's first at bat. Macy York's thrown 18 pitches with a strikeout. Kira Nutmeg neutral and fit. An RBI dud whiffer. She's 0 for 4 today. Now at second base, Hanley Dexteris. Now it's short, Ham Slamus. Bottom of the 11th, still score tied 2-2. That's going to get into center field. And Kara Nutmeg will wait till the 11th inning to finally make herself known offensively. A single, 1 on with no outs. Iris Maldonado, the shortstop, sets in. She's 1 for 4 with a single. Nutmeg with speed. And hold on. I think I'm going to go.
Yeah, put in what's her face?
Yeah. And I'm going to go with Fiona because she's a better defensive.
Yeah. Good thinking. Keep her from stealing.
Yeah. So Fiona Clare comes in to catch in the bottom of the 11th. And Macy York delivers.
Yes.
And it's Ham Slamus with a leaping catch, makes the catch for the 1st out. So 1 out. And one on. In comes closing pitcher Layla Buckberger. She's hitting .333 with an RBI. They're not going to let her hit, though. She's going to take a seat. They're going to bring in Gina Torrens, the Beewolf killer. The second base pinch hitter is hitting .247, no home runs, 9 RBIs. She's tense but fit. Her power is really struggling. She's got less than average contact and better than average speed. So Gina Torrens pinch hitting in the bottom of the 11th. First pitch to Torrens in there for called strike, strike one. Macy York throwing her 21st pitch. Throw over to first. And I forgot who's at first base. The runner's back. That's in there for a called second strike. And very quickly, Gina Torrens is in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. She gets enough of that to foul that one off. She'll get another pitch. No balls, 2 strikes. Macy York delivering her 24th pitch. Popped up on the infield. Ham Slamis going to make the catch for the second out. So 2 up, 2 outs. In comes Kimmy Smoke, the catcher. She's neutral and fit. She's 0 for 4 with an RBI. Runner at first with 2 outs. First pitch to Smoke is in there for a called strike. Strike one. Macy York steps off the rubber and the runner is back to first. No balls, 1 strike. Allen's in the dirt, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Macy York against Kimmy Smoke. That's in there for a called strike. And now Smoke is behind in the count, 1-2. Big pitch here. Inside ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Macy York starting to show some wear. Her velocity and accuracy are off. There's a shot, and that's going to get through into left field. And it splits Barney Bryan and Ham Slamis and just got into the left field. So 2 on with 2 out, and in steps Slapper Glute. He's 3 for 5 with 3 singles. Macy York now really tired.
Shoot, though. I mean, like, Gasser Morris can't pitch.
I would probably go Gasser before.
Gasser's got less in the tank than Barajas. But I mean,
yeah, but hopefully we can get an inning. I mean, he can get us out of this one and then maybe one more. That's what we're looking. Okay, so Macy York's going to take a seat. In comes Gasser Morris. Morris with a 1.71 ERA, a 1.0 whip, 31 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got good velocity, but poor jump. He's got better than average. He's got good accuracy. He's not fully rested, but he's known as a specialist. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a cut fastball, a slider, and a changeup. So Gasser Morris now facing off against Slapper Glute. 2 on with 2 outs. That one's popped up behind home plate, and that's going to drift out of play. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Score tie 2-2 in the bottom of the 11th. That one's low, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Slapper Glute, the left fielder. There's a roller, but that's going to be foul along the first baseline. And Glute now behind in the count, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Down goes Slapper Glute, and Gasser Morris does exactly what they needed him to do. And leaving the game will be Gina Torrens, and Turtle Ortiz will come in, the B- starting pitcher. He's got a 5.4 ERA, a 1.6 whip, 21 strikeouts. He's tense but fit. He's got about average velocity, poor junk, and poor accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, a cut fastball, and a slider. So as we head into the top of the 12th, it's Beewolves 2, Heaters 2, Magic Moore 1 for 4. Gasser Morris's first at bat, and Hanley Dexter's 2 for 5. Ortiz with that 5.4 ERA taking the bump.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Magic Moore, neutral and fit, 1 for 4 with a single today. Come on, Magic, let's get it going here. First pitch to Magic is off the plate. Ball 1. Allen's outside as well, ball 2. That one's lifted into left field, but it's going to carry far enough for Slapper Glute to get to it and make the catch for the first out. 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Gasser Morris.
Been 12 innings, or 10 innings since the Beewolves had a hit. And they're going to 1-2. That's the same spot. Slapper Glute, 2 outs.
2 up, 2 down, in steps Hannah Dexter as he's locked in and fit. 2 for 5 with 2 singles and an RBI. First pitch to Dexter's is in there for a called strike. Strike one. That one's low ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. That one's lifted into right field.
Beewolves.
And underneath it is Lackey Lester. He'll make the catch for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. We're heading into the bottom of the 12th. It's still 2-2. Lackey Lester 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Spanky Wagner 2 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout. Cat McCarthy 1 for 5 with a double and a strikeout. Kessler Morris threw 4 pitches and racked up a strikeout. Lackey Lester is tense but fit. He's 0 for 5 today. The person who scares me is Spanky Wagner.
Lackey fouls that third base line. 0-1 the count. The burners are out hitting him. The heaters are out hitting him. Fouls that back 0-2. Kessler Morris has got to make quick work of this side. Oh, that pitch just high. Misses ball 1. 1-2 the count. To Lackey Lester, the tense Lackey Lester. People should not be in this situation this late in the game against this sort of a team. Fouls that back off the wall. He's going to make him throw a whole ton of pitches. Throws his 9th pitch. Fouls it back off the net. Can't get past him. Can't get the ball past him. 10th pitch here in the bottom of the 12th. Fouls it back. Third base line. Still 1-2. Not sure what to throw. Up near the hands almost hit him. This is ball 2. 2-2 the count. Doesn't pitch. Fouls it off third base line into the dugout. Still 2-2. Swinging with strike 3. Well, it took a while to get there, but he K'd him. And 2 more to go. Here comes Spanky Wagner, 2 for 4 with 2 singles and a walk. The pressure's way up. The fans cheering like crazy. Outfield going deep. A home run wins the game. He's got 5 this season. Looking for 6. Hard foul back up the net. Oh, the gasp there. 1 count. 1 out. Bottom of 12th, 2 apiece. That one misses high.
Come on up.
Ball 1. 1-1 the count. Spanky Wagner. Swinging and miss strike 2. 1-2. Spanky. Number 56 gets a signal from Fiona Clark. Winds up, throws it. Oh, check swing. But it's a ball. 2-2 now. Spanky Wagner. Hard one to deep center field. It's going back toward the wall. Magic Moore's going to make that grab at the warning track for the 2nd out. Ooh, I thought that game was over. The wind blew it back in. Cat McCarthy 1 for 5 with a double. Power against left-handers, likes to pitches up high. Kessler Morris throwing 18 pitches, going to throw number 19 start off. Fans jumping up and down cheering. They want to end this game. They want a home run. They want number 2. She pops a foul ball, first baseline souvenir. Quiets down a little bit here now. 1 the count, 2 outs. Hard one on the ground. And Hanley Dexter is going to pick that up. Easy throw to first base. 1 pump. 3 down. We're going another inning, Pete.
Yes, sir. So we're going into the top of the 13th. Beewolves 2 runs on 9 hits with no errors. Heaters 2 runs on 13 hits with no errors. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 5. Hammer long baller with a walk. Fiona Clark's first at bat. Turtle Ortiz threw 7 pitches. CRA's at a 5.23. Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman, neutral and fit. 1 for 5 with a single.
Goes right in for strike 0-1 to counter. Sturdy Woodman. Helm is outside, ball 1. 1 apiece now. We're even up. 10th pitch is also outside by Turtle Ortiz. The 10th Turtle Ortiz. 2-1. Count now to Sturdy Woodman.
No.
Ooh, late swing, strike 2. Apiece. Pressure way up. He goes inside again, but he doesn't swing. It almost hits him. 3-2 full count. And he walks him. Wow, that was close. Good patience, Sturdy. He's on base for 3.
Yes, sir. So 1 on with no outs. Hammer long baller walked his first time up. He's neutral and fit. Ortiz's junk is starting to suffer. Top of the 13th. First pitch to Longballo's in there for called strike. Strike 1. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's in there for called second strike. 1-2 now to Hammer Longballo. That one's way inside. Ball 2. Woodman wins that. Not a lot of speed at first base. That one's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. That one's lifted into left field. It's going to get caught by Slapper Glute. And Hammer Longballo will be retired. 1 out, and in steps Fiona Clark.
Oh boy, all right. 292 on the season, 1 home run. Slower than average runner at first base. Beewolves have a chance.
No.
Oh, it's an easy pop up in the center field. Waving that off is Bolt Bolter. 2 down. Beewolves got to do something right here, Pete.
My God. Eduardo Keller, neutral and fit, 2 for 5 with a home run, a single, and an RBI. 2 outs, runner at first base. Ortiz tense. That one's low, ball 1. That's in it for called strike. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Ortiz throwing his 24th pitch. Low, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike now. That's inside ball 4. And Eduardo Keller will take first. So runners at first and second now with 2 outs. Ham Slamis coming in.
All right, Hammy, come on, Hammy. Do what you do best. At least do what you used to do best. 2 quick balls. 2-0 the count. 2 outs. Pressure way up. That one's right in there. It's a late swing. It is, knocked down. Okay, the runner couldn't go. Maldonado knocks it down. They got bases loaded. Barney Bryan.
Barney Bryan 1 for 5 with a double. Bases juiced though with 2 outs. Come on, Barney. A single gets us out ahead here. First pitch to Bryan is down. Ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
No.
That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. Now he's behind the count 1-2. That one's ripped into the stands along the third baseline. 1-2. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Yes.
That's a base hit into center field. Oh, I couldn't get that guy.
Oh, good. I'm glad he didn't be called out. The Beewolves take the lead.
Run scores. All right. 3-2. If you like that sort of thing.
Yeah. All right. Magic Mornell, home run would really win this. Oh, early swing. Fouls it back off the net. 0-1 the count. Beewolves have the lead finally. Oh, it's a pop fly to right field. It's going to be deep, but not deep enough. Caught at the track as lackluster third out. But the Beewolves have the lead, Pete.
Dag nabbit. Yeah, we're going into the bottom of the 13th. Beewolves 3, Heaters 2. Volt Bolter 2 for 5. Kieran Nutmeg 1 for 5 with a strikeout. Iris Maldonado 1 for 5 with 2 strikeouts. Gasser Morris at 20 pitches with 2 strikeouts. Volt Bolter neutral and fit. Tough out 2 for 5 with 2 singles. We just need to shut them down here and walk away with a win. Another hard-fought game against the Heaters. He anticipated that 4-seam fastball. That one's low, ball 1. That's in there for called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on,
now
swing
it's inside
it.
Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Gasser Morris's velocity starting to struggle a little bit. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to pick it up and flip it to Gasser Morris. It's covering first. So 1 up, 1 down, and in steps Kieran Nutmeg. She's neutral and fit. She's 1 for 5 with a single. She's known as an RBI dud whiffer. Her power is struggling, and now Gasser Morris's velocity and accuracy are starting to struggle. That's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And very quickly, Kieran Nutmeg's in the hole, 0-2. There's a roller. Gasser Morris will pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 up, 2 down. And the Beewolves are 1 out away from closing this one out. Iris Maldonado, tense but fit. Her power and contact are suffering. Gasser Morris struggling. They're going to bring in Case Barajas. Barajas with a 4.91 ERA, a 1.45 WHIP, 26 strikeouts. He's tense but fit. He's got the better than average velocity, poor jump, poor accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Gasser only needs 1 out, and he's facing off against Iris Maldonado. First pitch is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 outs, nobody on. That one's low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a roller, and Sturdy Woodman's going to get there. He's going to pick it up, flip it to Barajas, who's covering first for the third out, and the Beewolves win a hard-fought battle against one of the worst teams in the league.
Oh my gosh.
And it's all because of their offense. They just can't freaking hit.
Unbelievable. We got the highest positive run differential in the league. The Heaters have the worst. They out-hit us. The Beewolves score first in the top of the second. They get 2 runs off a 2-run home run. Nothing until the 9th inning. Of course, the bottom of the 9th, the Heaters all of a sudden come together, start hitting like gangbusters. They score 2, tie it up. There we go, 10, 11, 12, finally 13 where the Beewolves get one on the board and they're able to hold them off. But we just tired out all of our pitchers. Beewolves get 3 runs on 11 hits. The Heaters, 2 runs on 13. Heaters should be proud of how they played today. Okay, get ready for this. All right, Hanley Dexteris goes 2 for 6, scores an RBI, so that's a good day for Hanley. Sturdy Woodman goes 1 for 5, scores a run, gets walked once. Poke Foster 0 for 4, shameful with a strikeout. Hamlong Ballo comes in to sub, he goes 0 for 1, walks 1. Steve Monster goes 0 for 4, gets walked 1, gets a strikeout. Fiona Clark 0 for 1. I mean, just horrible numbers. Now finally, Eddie Keller goes 2 for 5, gets a run, gets a home run, gets an RBI, gets a bad, gets walked, and gets a strikeout. He gets a stat in every column. Great day for him. Freddie Knox 0 for 4, just didn't show up. Ham Slamus 1 for 2, that's not bad for him. Marty Bryan 2 for 6, scores a run, gets an RBI. Looks like the rookies did well today. Magic Moore 1 for 6. Hurley Bender goes 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Benson Rushmore comes in, doesn't hit. Macy York goes 1 for 1. Batting 1,000 on the season. Gasser Morris comes in, goes 0 for 1. And then Case Bras comes in to pitch, doesn't see any time at the plate.
Yes, sir. And over there for the Heaters, Kimmy Smoke. She goes 1 for 5. Got an RBI, but she struck out 4 times. Smacker Glute 3 for 6 with 2 strikeouts. Lackey Luster 0 for 6 with 5 Ks.
Holy cow!
Spanky Wagner goes 2 for 5. He walked once and he struck out once. Cat McCarthy 1 for 6, scored a run and struck out once. You got Volt Bolter. He goes 2 for 6 and scored a run. Kira Nutmeg 1 for 6 with a strikeout. Iris Maldonado goes 1 for 6 with 2 strikeouts. Seth Runette 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Tish Balin comes in to pinch hit. She was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Their Never Walker did not have an official at bat. Jorge Duarte 1 for 1. Cunningham came in, did not have an official at bat. Nubs Webbles came in 1 for 1 with an RBI. Deft Wedhams and Buckberger did not have official at bats. Gina Torrance came in to pinch hit. She was 0 for 1. And then Turtle Ortiz did not have an official at bat either.
Yeah, so Luster and Smoke combined for 9 Ks. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, pitching. I'm sorry. Hurley Bender comes in. He throws 7 innings during the good part of the game. Gives up just 6 hits. Walks 1 batter. Gets a dozen strikeouts. His ERA drops to a 4.03. He's now 2-1-0 on the season. Benson Rushmore
again pitches his arm off and doesn't get the win. Yeah. He's still only at 2 wins.
Yeah, well the team lets him down late game. Yeah. Benson Rushmore comes in, throws an inning.
Just one more thing. This is the 2nd game in a row where he's racked up 12 Ks.
Wow.
Yeah.
Benson Rushmore comes in, throws an inning and a third, gives up 4 hits, 2 earned runs to tie the game up. Didn't have a great night or afternoon. He gets 3 Ks of his own. His ERA climbs to a 2.78. He's 4-1-2 on the season. Macy York comes in, throws 2 1/3 innings, which is more than she usually throws. Gives up just 3 hits, gets a K. Her ERA drops to a 3.38. She's 0-1-3 on the season. Gasser Morris finally comes in extra innings and gets the win. He throws 2 innings in extra innings. Gets 2 Ks, gives up no hits. His ERA drops to a 1.57. He's now 2-1-4 on the season. Great record for Gasser. Case Barajas comes in, throws for 1 batter, gives a third of an inning. He gets the save. He gives up no stats. His ERA drops to a 4.84. He's now 1-2-2 on the season.
And then over there for the Heaters, Seth Runette started the game, pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 2, gave up a home run. His ERA is at a 3.6. He has no record on the season. Never Walker pitched 3 innings. He gave up 2 hits and struck out 1. His ERA is at a 1.57. His record will remain no wins, 1 loss, no saves. Cunningham pitched 1 inning, had no stats. He leaves with an ERA of 5.19 and a record of no wins, 2 losses, and 1 save. Deft Wedhams pitched an inning and a third, gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. His ERA is at a 5.45, and his record will remain no wins, 1 loss, no saves. And then Buckberger came in, pitched 2/3 of an inning. Didn't give up anything, no stats. He leaves with an ERA. She leaves with an ERA of 12.6 and her record remains 2 wins, 3 losses, 2 saves, and then Turtle Ortiz will get saddled with the loss. He pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run, walked 2. His ERA is at a 5.34, and his record will fall to no wins, 6 losses, and no saves.
My gosh. That's
3 stars of the game. The first star, superstar Hurley Bender, the starting pitcher, goes 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, a walk, and racked up 12 Ks.
Second star of the game, the B- ranked number 11, the left fielder, the 19-year-old Eduardo Keller, goes 2 for 5 on the day, gets a home run, an RBI, scores a run, and also steals a base.
And then Barney Bryan will round out the 3 stars of the game. Barney Bryan, the rookie third baseman, goes 2 for 6 with a double, an RBI, and he scored a run. So the young guy's doing it.
Yeah.
So gamer stats, Tommy G had 5 hits, no home runs, 2 RBIs, a great catch, 10 strikeouts for a contribution of 52%. PJ with 6 hits, 1 home run, 1 RBI, 2 great catches, a stolen base, and 8 strikeouts for a contribution of 48%.
All right, well, geez, post-game show. We'll have to make it sort of quick. We're already over an hour and a half on this podcast.
Are we? Holy cow.
An hour and 30 minutes. Yeah, anyway, so, the thing that worries me this next game, I mean, we're gonna be, we got to have our next game. What's our schedule here? Yeah, our next game is going to be back at home. No, where are we? Moose. Oh, we played another Detroit team back at home. Stubby Tubrick or whatever, Ortiz against Tubrick. I'm just concerned. We pitched every pitcher tonight. All of our relievers and our closer. So I don't know what that means, but that's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we'll just have to hope that Beavis can go deep, in his game, and then we could probably after the out. I saw that Case Barajas' ego went up, getting the out, so we may be able to lean on him a little bit more if we need to.
Yep.
But there's some bad news.
News around the league. News around the league. The Crocodons signed Corey Berg, replacing Aromatisse Weber. Okay, so Aromatisse Weber, the C+ ranked 38-year-old second base shortstop woman, known as a whiffer, known mostly for her fielding and her speed. She was making $3.2 million a year. Corey Berg is C+ ranked also. 28-year-old first basewoman. She's known mostly for her fielding and good power as well. She's also an RBI man. So they gain 8 on power and connectivity. They lose. They gain some offense, lose some defense. She's gonna make $2.2 million a year to be a Crocodile. So they save $1 million.
I got some bad news, Tommy. Buster Biggs just can't see the ball like he used to. He's an overall ranked B, and he had a 67 in connectivity. But he's going to lose 6 on that, and he's going to remain a B, but his contact is going to go down to 61. Wow! And this on top of a huge drop in his fielding too long ago. Jeez,
Dick Berger has lowered his asking salary. We may need to pick him up just because we don't have anybody just to get someone who's not tired. He was asking 3. He's asking 2.9 now.
And Sturdy Woodman watched dodgeball for a week straight. And he's going to get a better, he's going to get a boost in his fielding because of it. He was an overall ranked B player with a 43 fielding. He's going to get a 2-point bump on his fielding. He'll go up to 45. He'll still remain a B ranked first baseman, but this time he's going to go up to 45. So hopefully maybe some of those ones we've seen him kind of knock down but not be able to corral, maybe he'll start to be able to corral some of those.
Sounds good. All right. Well, we're going to fly back to Phoenix. We're not going to keep this thing going too much longer. We will face the other Michigan team, the Moose, down there. Hopefully get one at home. Until then, thanks for hanging out this long with us. This is Tommy G.
And this is PJ. And we're saying, get out of here.